Welcome back to Cursey TV
brought to you by Novel News.
with your reality readers,
Today we're going to be having Howard Kim.
bringing us Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard.
Hi. So Howard, who's the antagonist in your book?
There's a lot of antagonists in my book, but there's one, and you didn't realize that he was actually evil until the very end. And when I read it, I was like,
What are some characteristics about your main character?
she's like sneaky, and she sometimes thinks she's really clever, but sometimes her ideas are just dumb.
What would you rate this book?
A 10.
Who would you want people to read this?
People that like Murray Lou Warcross or fantasy.
What made you so attached to main character?
Cause she's like, she keeps saying this thing in her head, anyone can betray anyone, and she always forgets it. Like, she always comes close to people and then they betray her, and she keeps saying it in her head, but she never really relates to it.
Can you give us a summary about the book?
So there's two types of people with blood. There's silver blood, and they have magical abilities like telekinesis and stuff like that. And then there's red blood, and they're like normal people. But the main character, Mare, she has red blood, but she has a silver ability.
I'll be sure to get this in the Truitt library. Miss Craven will be sure to help you out to find the book. Thank you, Howard, for coming with us.
you.
And thank you for watching it.
Bye.
Bye. Welcome back to Cursey TV, brought to you by Novel News with your reality readers. So today we have Ariana Kiani with her book Tina by Jason Reynolds. So, alright, can you tell us a little bit about Patina?
So Patina, or Patty, her nickname, is a track runner. She's on a track team with a bunch of her friends, which are in the other series, Ghost, Lou, and Sunny. They're all on the track team together. Ghost is the first book. Y'all should check it out. Her mom she has a disability, so she lives with her mom's best friend, Emily, but they call her Momly, her and her sister. They're both on the cover right there. They call her Momly.
So, what did you like best about this book?
I like that it's kind of empowering because like she's the only girl in the series on the track team, and she's the best on the track team. She's really fast.
So, alright, since you love this book so much, I bet you get a lot of questions like this. But what would you say to the author, Jason Reynolds, of this book if you ever got the chance to meet him?
I would ask him what made him make Patina a girl and not all the books in the stories about boys on the track team and not all girls or half and half.
Okay, so I was wondering, what is the first book of the series?
The first book of the series is actually Ghost. It's a really good book.
So, Ari, is there any way that we can check this book out? Because I feel like I want to read these books, and I feel like other people would love to read these books. So,
Actually, you could get them right here in Miss Craven's library. She'd be happy to help you out.
are there any other books by Jason?
There's actually the newest book, his newest book, Spider-Man. There's When I Was the Greatest. There is The Boy in the Black Suit, and there's this one, All American Boys.
All really good too, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you rate Patina out of 10?
I would rate it 100. I really like this book. It's really good. It's interesting. It's different than other books. So whenever people ask me what book it's kind of like, I don't know what to say because it's just a super interesting realistic fiction book.
Not even like the other books in the series, huh?
No.
So is there like a scene or maybe a character that you like don't like at all?
I don't like TNT. There are these two girls. I forgot their names, but their names both start with T. So, Patty, Patina, she calls them TNT, and they're just kind of the mean girls at school. I don't like them. Yes.
Thank you so much for being on Novel News.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
now everyone else can go check out these books, and hopefully, if they like that, they can check out these other books too. So, yeah. Peace. Welcome back to Cursey TV, brought to you by Novel News, with your reality readers. This week, our special guest is Sophia M., and she'll present us with a book called War Costs by Marie Blue. So, Sophia, what's your book about?
My book, it takes place in the future where everybody's obsessed with this video game programming sort of thing. The main character is named Amiga, and she doesn't have a lot of money, so she's living in this dump apartment. And then one day she hacks this video game, and then the creator of the video game calls her over to like their headquarters, and she starts to work for them. She becomes really rich, and she helps them like solve this huge mystery about the creator's brother and everything.
So, what feelings did this book evoke for you?
It gave me like it like made me really excited like to read it, and like I couldn't put it down. It was really, really good.
So I heard you say a name. Who is that your protagonist?
Yes, Amika is my protagonist.
So in the story, was there like a big unexpected change, or was it kind of similar during the plot?
So in the end, there's like a huge plot twist, concerning like this hacker sort of thing. And they found out who it was, and like in the middle there were a lot of different like small plot twists, but in the end it's like a really big one.
Do you have an antagonist?
There is an antagonist named Zero, which is the hacker who's hacking the game and like trying to like put it down and trying to kill the creator of the game.
How original and unique was this book?
I've never read anything like this. Like I don't really read like dystopian, or this is not really dystopian, but more like sci-fi sort of books. But this was really good.
What genre book is this?
I would say like sci-fi, and yeah, just sci-fi, and it takes place in the future.
Would you read another book by this author?
I actually have. She has a sequel to this book called Wildcard, which I also read, and she has a different series named Legend, which I'm on the third book now, and she also has a different series named The Young Elites, which I finished.
Your book seems really interesting, and thank you for having you on this show, our show. Hey guys, welcome back to Cursey TV, brought to you by Novel News, with your reality readers. Today we're here with Abigail Guzman. She is reading Nemesis by Brandon Reichs. So tell us, Abby, what is your book about?
My book is about this girl that there's this like mysterious killer, and then she has been killed more than like 5 times, but every time she resets in a place. And it's very interesting.
What did you like best about this book?
I liked when she found out that she wasn't the only one that was getting killed.
What did you least like about this book?
There's really no part that I didn't like.
So you were like really hooked on it.
Yeah, I was really hooked on it.
Would you read another book by this author?
Yes, but in fact, I'm reading Genesis right now, and it's starting to be really interesting.
if you got a chance to ask the author about one question about this book, what would it be?
Um, why did he chose the mysterious killer? Because I'm not gonna spoil that, but it was very surprising seeing what the killer was.
What feelings did you feel while you were reading this book?
At first I was a little confused, but then I started getting it. She was getting killed more than one time. At first I thought she was like a ghost or something, but no, she reset it.
How original and unique was this book to you?
It has I never read a book with like this plot and like type of thing, so it was very unique.
Did this book seem realistic?
Not really, because nobody can really reset like that, but it was a good experience reading it.
What do you think of the book's title?
I think it was good. At first, I didn't think it would really fit, but it does.
Did the characters seem believable to you? Like they could be real people?
They could. The only thing I didn't see really realistic was that they got killed more than one time.
What did you think about the book's length?
It was good. It was like it didn't really express a lot to get boring, but expressed enough so I could get hooked.
Well, thank you for coming here today with us, Abigail.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
Bye.
Welcome back to Cursey TV
Brought to you by Nava News.
with your reality readers.
Today we're gonna be having Nick.
Which is book, Scythe,
By Neil.
Justerman. So, what did you like best about this book?
So the book's about two kids in a utopia basically, and there's no hunger, there's no deaths, no natural deaths. So they have this thing called a scythe that goes around to kill people to prevent overpopulation. And those who want to be a scythe can't be a scythe, and then those that don't want to be a scythe are worthy of being a scythe. And so one of the honorable scythes, they choose these two children to be scythes in training, apprentices, and they become, they're in like a race to see who can become scythe, because only one of them will be the scythe.
What other book did this remind you of?
It didn't really remind me of any other book. Well, it kind of reminded me of this one book I read. It was also in a utopia kind of like place, but not really. Less utopia.
What's your least favorite part about this book?
When the scythe kills someone, it's called a glean, a glean, and some of the gleans were kind of horrific.
Would you read another book by the same author? Why or why not?
Yes, because I like how the author is very descriptive, and uh,
If you could meet the author of the book, what would you ask or say?
I'd ask him why one of the characters um became the scythe over the other.
That's a good question. Did you get any like feelings from this book? Like, did you get scared when they would die or something?
Because it kind of happens. But there's this one scene where they're in a plane and the whole plane gets cleaned.
Which place in the book would you like to visit?
The revive center. It's where they revive someone and they heal them all the way up.
Is there a certain amount of people that are killed like each day or gleamed each day?
Well, you have to glean 5 people a week to meet the scythe standard.
If you could hear the same story from another person's point of view, who would you choose?
Probably Scythe Farday, the honorable scythe.
Did this book seem like realistic at all?
Yes, it made me feel like I was actually there in the future.
What songs does this book make you think of?
I don't know a lot of songs that.
What would you rate this book? If you had to, like out of 10.
Out of 10, maybe 9. Really good.
So thank you for coming.
Sharing your book with us.
We hope y'all come check it out at Miss Craven's library.
At
Seems
Truitt
really
Middle
interesting.
School.
Yeah, seems really interesting. So